This is a 2022 Sanlorenzo SL78, and as often the way with Sanlorenzo, it's a really intriguing layout. So I'm going to take you on board with this and we're going to do the full tour. We're going to start here and I'm going to tell you about the garage, because this will lift up. It'll take a tender that goes across ways, and what happens then is the tender slides out onto these tracks, onto this platform. The platform then lowers down into the water, and that's how you launch your tender. Obviously, same in reverse to put it away again. But we'll head on in. We're at a fairly busy boat show. That's not true. We're at a very busy boat show at Fort Lauderdale down in Florida. So we're going to push on with this one. Currently we have a clear run of the interior. So I'm going to take you inside, show you everything. But we're doing the full tour. We're doing the crew cabins as well, the engine space, the deck areas, the lot. And we're starting here. This is very Sanlorenzo, very light, very bright, very contemporary. That looks great, doesn't it? We've got a TV that slides out here. So rather than going up and down, it goes, retracts into there. And then this is, well, it's a sideboard really, isn't it? So your crockery and that sort of thing can live in there. There's a fridge in there as well, and so forth. Now what's interesting is that the access to the flybridge, or the upper deck, is from inside. There's nothing out here. So where those feet are appearing, that's where we're going to be going to go up. But we'll go down first of all, I think. I'll show you the lower deck, and then we'll loop round and up through the yacht. So what we've got down here is this. Again, it's all very light and bright and contemporary, isn't it? Let's go right forward first of all. This is decent size in here, isn't it? Look at this. How nice is that? That works well. And if we come over here, ensuite is in here. Shower and the loo. That's a nice cabin, isn't it? We've got TV hidden in behind the mirror, and there must be some storage somewhere. It looks like there might be some storage here, and the wardrobes, I'm guessing, are down on the lower level. Yes, here we go. Like so. Oh, there we are, illuminated. Very nice. If we head on back a bit, we've got a cabin on either side. So this one is a twin. Wardrobes in behind here. That's AV equipment up in the top. That links up to the TV that's in behind the door. And then this cabin has its ensuite here. And if we cross over, we will discover a similar deal. Twin beds, wardrobe in behind the door, ensuite, and the shower compartment. Big rainfall shower, lovely. And then if we come back again, we'll find the fourth of the cabins down here, and this is the owner's cabin. Look at this. Full beam of the boat, so the footprint here is huge. Big wardrobes on either side. Okay, stairs, smaller wardrobe on this side. Of course, that's where the stairs go up. It's clever, isn't it, the way they fit it all in. Bigger wardrobe on the other side, I'll show you that in a second. Dressing table is in here, bit more storage. And then in here, very nice ensuite. You would expect that, wouldn't you, for the owner's cabin? And you would get it. Bedside tables, storage in behind here, mirror here, and if we go all the way around, here we go. That's your full-size wardrobe there. But beyond that, an actual walk-in wardrobe. Look at that. It's nice, isn't it? Alrighty, okay, let's go and have a little bit more of a look at the main deck. There's more to show you. I want to show you the crew area as well, and then we'll head on up. It's an intriguing layout on this one. Circuit breakers in there. Very good. All right, up we go. We've got the dining area here, and then we can come forward Day heads on this one, you don't always get a day heads on a sub 80-foot boat on the main deck, so that's a nice thing to find. This is rather lovely. Lower helm position with this little area here. It's a nice little nook to have a bit of breakfast, isn't it? Like that very much. And then the galley is up here as well. So we've got a lot of refrigeration. If I open it from the right side, it would definitely help. It makes more sense to open it from that side, to be fair, doesn't it? Cooking is here, sink, dishwasher, usual kind of thing. Glasses and crockery and so forth. And then down here's the crew cabin. As I say, she is a sub 80-foot boat, so we've just got the 2 crew beds on this one in a single cabin. That's in here, like so. Decent size though, window in there as well. And then they've of course got their own wardrobe here and ensuite, just checking, in there. And that's got its separate shower as well, which is excellent. Okay, that I think pretty much covers off the lower deck and the main deck. I mentioned that the access to the flybridge was inside, and this is it. Side access door here, so you can go straight out onto the deck from here, but this is the way up. It's not at the back as you normally find on this size of boat. Now this slides, and this is the flybridge. Hardtop on this one, and you've got these louvres which you can angle, so you can have them much more upright to get more light through. You can bring them down completely flat and have that with no light coming through there at all, or anywhere in between. And then we can come right back. We've got dining up here. Let's come right round, in fact. Sunbathing at the back, and because you don't have the access down at the back, this is right across the full width normally, and you go about 3/4 of the way across, and then you have the stairs down. So that does increase the size of that quite a bit. There's a bar area on this side. We've got the bimini up, as you can see at the moment, giving this some shade, much needed today. And this is what we find in here: the barbecue, the sink, the ice maker, storage, and no doubt there'll be a fridge in there somewhere as well. And there it is. And the other thing we have up here then is another helm position. Now this has got this clear glass that goes in. It's like a flexible glass. I think isinglass is what it often gets called. I think that's actually a proprietary makeover, but it's that kind of stuff. So you've got the helm seat here, and then this you can take out. You can see how we've got one panel in and one panel out, so you can have that all out if you want to, or you can enclose this if you prefer. And that's basically repeating what we saw downstairs, so steering, throttle controls, the multifunction displays, all that kind of thing. And the view out from here, pretty darn good. Superb. I am going to keep going because, as I say, it's a busy boat show, and we're going to have people coming on here shortly. Like this little sunbathing area next to it, you can see how that folds flat. And these are nice steps actually. They're not too steep at all. In fact, they're not steep at all. Let's just close that behind me because it's air conditioned down here. It'll all be blasting out otherwise. That's that day heads, and I think we will, well, we can go out this way. Let's have a look. Yes, we can. All right. So if we head aft, that takes us back down to the cockpit where we came on, but we'll go forward because I want to show you everywhere on this one, and everywhere includes, of course, the foredeck. Another lovely social area up here on the bow. Again, we've got the bimini up above it, giving it a bit of shade, and we've got the electric anchor winch and the bollards. This teak looked lovely. That's how she looks from here. So we've got the windscreen covers on now, but that's where the lower helm was, and then the flybridge helm we saw is up there. And we can come right round the whole boat. This is the same on the other side. You can walk right down the full length using this. So the only thing we haven't seen then is the engines. Let's take you down there. So if we trundle across to this side, and this little door here It's not the engine access. Right, good. Let's spin around and try the one on this side. 50-50 chance. There we go. Perfect. Thank you. Alrighty, engine space. They put these engines on V-drives. What that means is the shafts come up, go underneath the engines, go through a V-box, and the drive comes back and the engine sits on top of the shafts. The reason they do that is to position the engines further back in the boat. If you had them in the conventional way with the shafts, gearboxes, engines, the engines would be further forward. You wouldn't get that beautiful big owner's cabin in. So that's why this has this setup, and it works well. What you've got in here is a pair of MTU V10 engines. They are 1,622 horsepower each, and they're giving this boat about 22 knots flat out. She'll cruise around 18 and give you about 300 miles at that speed. As ever with this kind of boat, you drop that speed right back to displacement speed, so maybe 8-9 knots, you'll probably triple that range, get up more towards 1,000. If you want to go fast, you have to pay, I'm afraid. We've got the generators up here, twin generators. Engine vents over here, and then this is the garage. Obviously you can't see that, because on the other side of the bulkhead, I mean, is the garage. Yeah, you can tell it's nice and new, can't you? Look at this, it looks perfect. And then you've got some of the electrics controlled over here. This is interesting, this is a Glendinning system. What this is the shore power cable. These shore power cables are huge, thick, heavy things. They're very hard to handle, so what's been developed is this Glendinning system. It's powered, so you can actually hit a button and wind that out and wind it in, rather than have to try and coil it up. As it coils up, it coils itself inside that bin. That's a very, very useful feature. Makes life an awful lot easier. Superb. You've even got access to the operating system of the boat here as well. That's very good. Okay, we're going to come out of here. We'll close that one back up, and I think, just for the sake of completion, we'll take a stroll up this side, because then we really have been everywhere, haven't we? Because that is the door that we came out of when we came out of the accommodation and went forward. So you'll recognise this, we've been here before. There we go. And that, my friends, is a Sanlorenzo SL78. That is a very interesting layout. I'm curious to hear your thoughts on that one, but I think that's pretty damn smart. Massive thanks to HMY Yachts. They had this one for sale, they organised this tour. I'll put a link to those guys in the description, and of course, massive thanks to you all for watching. Let me know what you think of that, and we'll catch you on the next one of these real soon. Take care. Bye-bye.